Thank you, the organizer, for giving KUKA and myself an opportunity. I'll take about 30 minutes to make a presentation. In the meantime, I will play some video and some film clip just to help illustrate what KUKA is like, and also help us better illustrate and interpret our understanding of Industry 4.0. Today's topic, KUKA robot supporting intelligent food and beverage factories. I think some of you have been informed of the name KUKA recently. One is President Xi Dada shaking hands with a British Prime Minister in Imperial University of Engineering in the United Kingdom. On his left side, there was a KUKA robot doing some kind of a surgery. The other KUKA is robot is also a robot that appeared to be standing beside President Obama when he was delivering State of Union speech. Well, KUKA's got more than 100 years of history. It was founded by the two gentlemen showed up there in 1898. Now we've got altogether 12,500 employees. 50% of our businesses is in automotive. The other 50% is in general industries. In terms of automaking industry, I would say that obviously all the German car making giants and top 6 of all the top 5 giants automakers have employed KUKA robotic solutions. In 2013, as you can see, also shown there in the photo, KUKA set up its independent subsidiary in Shanghai. Our scale so far has reached something like 6,000 robots. That's our annual capacity in Shanghai for China. That shows us a milestone. During World War II, we mostly manufacture some garbage collector machines, and then we manufacture some typewriter, and then we produced the first industrial robot in 1980s. First, it was used for our own purpose. Later, it was used for a larger scale application. And then we came up with the idea of human-machine interface interaction. In 2011, we thought that maybe a robot can work in close alignment with humans instead of working in separation from workers. And so far, large-scale robots are being applied widely, and we have produced some large-scale robot arms that could carry something like 1.3 tons of goods. And now we also have got some mobility robots that can be moved from one place to the other. So we have a very wide range, from the smallest to the biggest one, and we also have food-grade robot that could meet the specific needs of food and beverage industry. KUKA is a conglomerate, and I work in the robot segment, and the one on top of us is KUKA system. Recently, we have acquired a German lice company, and then we also have got Swisslog. Swisslog is system operations of us. They give us systemic solutions. And in terms of automation solutions, for example, the warehouse distribution solutions. Also, in the warehouse facilities, there are, and in terminals, they could also distribute the needs to different stores, and they could develop some human-free warehouse solutions. On the right-hand side, it's the healthcare solution we provided. Swisslog gave a healthcare solution to one local hospital here. All the pharmaceutical products have been delivered by robotic arms without any human intervention. And pharmaceutical industries and many other industries could also make use of our automation solutions, including logistics industry. KUKA company, we have matrix pattern of management. On the vertical line, we have different lines of business, and on the horizontal line, we have geographical distribution as well. Fast-moving consumer goods. How do we view FMCG? We think meat, drinks, and baked goods, and even farmer are all part of FMCG. But in China, we mainly deal with meat and poultry. We deal with the beverage, including beers, alcohols we mentioned, as well as baked goods. These three are our focus areas that have extensively used our solutions in China. When we talk about solutions, why do we focus on automation? Mainly for one, hygiene requirements, because it could meet the hygiene requirements and the sanitary sustainability quality requirement. Second is about the urbanization, and retail terminals are expanding. So how do we efficiently deliver the goods to the end consumers? We need automation solutions so as to lower the past odds of errors. Third, people have diversified needs, customized needs, like JD.com or Shunfeng or Alibaba. All our packages are different. In order to make sure that we precisely deliver the right goods at the right time, that we need to have automated sorting and automated delivery. And today's food and beverage industry is still a quite labor-intensive industry, and the labor cost is very high, so automation helps cutting the labor cost. And KUKA application area can also range from grouping to stapling to case packaging. And in case packing, you've seen a greater degree of application. And before that, you see the loading, unloading, the wrappers, the cartons, the tray, and more robotic application is being deployed. And value chain is another topic. What does that mean? First, including robotic-based meat processing or slaughtering, or robots in bakeries, etc. And more robots are being used in picking, packing, and palletizing. And in the warehouse, it could flexibly meet the needs of many different needs, like line palletizing and warehousing and transporting. And robots, they could provide quite different functions for an integrated warehousing center.
解释一下，更多的，因为整个公司我们前面呢讲到了。
Use slide to explain my point. Well, KUKA has over 300 products, and these are the series or the product lines that we have in F&B area. We will provide the best solution to our end users. Well, these are some simple applications of our products in food and beverage area. And one is our cooperation with Pepsi, Coke. And the last picture is the multi-application of our product based on the needs of our customers. And on the left side, the robot is used to deliver a pig and put cheese products. And the bottom one on the right is the bakery. The application of our product in a bakery, and many Chinese food manufacturing products companies begin to use our products. We use a series of robots to provide a solution, a workshop system to the clients. What are our challenges in food and beverage industry? First, hygiene requirements. It's about some cleaning acids, and it's not very good for human beings. And second is high pressure water jet cleaning, especially when we are doing cutting. And third, integration requires a special expertise so as to guarantee safety. And special robots versions are required in F&B industry. Actually, we have been developing our products according to these requirements. And of course, before its final application in our client side, we will do rounds of tests to prove its function. And speed, efficiency, and the quality are the three main or critical measures for us. So every year we have been developing different products to satisfy the needs of our customers. And this is a small device that we develop for the picking purposes required by our customers. Timbo is our endorser, and he is a very famous ping pong player or table tennis player in Germany, and we use a robot to play ping pong games with Timbo. And Timbo won 2 matches, and the robot and Timbo tied in the 3rd match. And next we are going to organize the 4th match between the robot and Timbo in a designated area. And we use different cameras to monitor the performance of the robot in that match. Now we're going to show you a small video about the functions, the behaviors, as well as the design of our product. It can be cleaned with water at any time.
如果大家有幸到我们公司在松江的公司，就会看到。
If next time you have the opportunity to visit our company in Songjiang district, you will see the video of match between the robot and Timbo. These are the case or application of our products in the packaging part of food products. In the past, we can only do some simple applications, but in the future, we begin to provide solutions to Amazon and Jingdong or JD.com. If there are different products in the palette, how can we make it? How can we identify? How can we make our robots to identify different SKUs and packing them in an orderly way? These are the areas that we are developing now. Well, these are the palletizing and depalletizing and order picking, and some of the solutions are in Germany.
This is
palletizing in the warehousing, and we also have depalletizing, sometimes, especially in some tobacco countries. Tobacco plants, when the tobacco material come, they have to depalletizing it first. And of course, refrigerators are very important for F&B industry. And not long ago, we developed a polar vortex, a kind of Arctic robot for refrigeration business of the food and beverage industry. Well, today we are bombarded by different information, and we are faced with global warming, aging population, and many other challenges. Shanghai is a very good example, but people are becoming more and more individualized. And I put some famous or list some famous companies on this slide, and these companies have created some miracles. However, none of these companies have physical stores. And also, today I use Uber to book a taxi and come here. Uber has no physical store in the world. And Adidas is also on this slide. Many years ago, there are many plants of Adidas in China, but now they have been moved out of China, and these plants have been moving back to Germany, which was unimaginable, which was unexpected, because many years ago, low cost was the major factor for us to attract foreign investors. But now, Adidas use a German company to help them develop a solution in manufacturing. And the entire process of manufacturing of Adidas products have been relying on data, analytics, and many other technologies. These are all the challenges that we are facing in the future. Talking about robots, many people think that it's too complicated and we need specialists or experts. But robot cannot exist on its own, and it needs to work with other systems. And we have developed some interface software such as MX Automatics, and we have many PRC engineers. The peers engineers can connect a robot into our systems so that we can program and design a program and improve the functions of our robot products in a better way. And we have a very smooth interface with Siemens and many other companies in this area. In the past, people call robot as mechanical hands. But because of the safety issues, human beings are not allowed to work in the same place with these mechanical hands. But then we have a second robotic revolution. Robots began to work together with human beings. And the third is a mobile platform. Our end users and clients have their own automation solution, and they want a more flexible solution to satisfy their needs without major changes of their existing system. So we provide such kind of mobile platform, and now we come up with the fourth robotic revolution, featuring intelligence and perceptive robot system. Well, this is the intelligent or smart mobile platform that I talked about just now, and I want to use this video to illustrate this platform. Well, it's about the management of a database with the help of ERP, and we have a cloud system, and with wireless technology, this information can transfer into some intelligent equipments to tell them what to do. These are some charging stations which are also mobile in the factories, and these robots are like human beings. They can use their touch and sense to identify what objects that it need to pick up. There are many sensors in the hands of that robot, so it uses its hand to sense, to feel that object and to identify the right one. And this robot has been used by Mercedes-Benz in Shanghai, as well as several other big clients. And we are also negotiating the collaboration with JD.com and other online website. And we equipped this robot with a cloud, and they can work together with human beings in the same place. And it's looked like a small vehicle, and this is our proprietary product, and in its radar radiance, when it says that there is people standing in front of it, it will avoid hitting that man.
And it's very flexible. In China, it's been very widely used in aviation. And in Boeing's Seattle assembly plant, you see KUKA everywhere. And in China, in Beijing and Xi'an, we discussed with COMAC and China Aviation Industries. They are also negotiating with us on applying purchasing KUKA. Everything is connected by a data stream. You know that KUKA recently signed a strategic agreement with Huawei to share the data just so that all our products could be put on wings and fly to more places. If you have the opportunity to visit Germany, you will realize that there are a great number of robots are assembling another robot. So some robots are working on the milling, and it looks like sci-fi film. As a member of Industry 4.0, how do we view Industry 4.0? First of all, it will rely on cooperation between human and the machine. It will also rely on large database. Third, such kind of platform must be mobile and flexible. And last but not least, we need cognitive ability of machine. We need machine learning. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Stephen, for your wonderful sharing. You've got a great number of pictures and video clips to illustrate your presentation. I hope now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, now please feel free to raise them with Stephen. If you have any interest in robotic solutions, etc. Right there. Thank you for your sharing. I'm interested in KMR model. How many devices have you sold? They have been sold much in Germany and in the United States. You're asking about globally? I'm just asking about its acceptability in industrial application. Actually, KM originally was applied in automotive industry, in aviation industry. And today, in general industries, still at the starting stage. And also, I saw that mobile rover, robot, they could, if I want to achieve different application instead of the one function you have just shown on the video, do you think you could give us two arms? I will just try to explain again. If once you've got a robotic arm, you ask me if it's possible it's got two moving parts. Is that what you're asking? Is it equipped with the capability to work on different functions? Let me try to explain in the following way. For every robot, it's got its load limit and range limit. As long as the new function is within the same range and load, it can be done with a bit of adjustment. But if you want to put the box on a much taller place, how big is the payload so far? It's something like 20 kilo. Payload that's its upper limit. If you come to visit us in the factory, you will see that in the gearbox, we're using this robot to help install. The size of this robot, have you got one size, or can I put in some customized specification? Some of my application is really small. Do you think you accept order for different sizes? First, this robot has got 7 axles instead of 6 axles. It could operate within 20 to 30 centimeter. It can also operate. The base, how about the base? The card has it got a size limit as well? It's also flexible. Thank you. If you need more information, we could exchange cards. Other questions? Thank you, Stephen.